super bright out here. So pretty though. I'm actually wearing Garrett's shirt that they gave me at Bay 101, but I was just gonna mention something really quick. I was at my highest weight about 5 days ago. I was 121 pounds, and now today I woke up and I'm 117.2 pounds. I'm not a big person of the scale, but just because I've weighed so much lately, because I've been drinking and I've been eating whatever I wanted, I've just kind of been keeping an eye on how much I've been gaining. So I felt really uncomfortable last week and how much I was weighing. So I really buckled down yesterday. I didn't have any cheats, I didn't have any alcohol. I'm trying to completely cut out alcohol just because I think that's what's putting the most weight on me, is like all the wine and the beer. And I feel like I'm just ready to buckle down, and I want to get shredded again. Like, I think mentally it's been hard for me to actually wrap my head around the fact that I want to diet again and just get shredded again, because it's a lot of work and it's a lot of dedication. It's different than just going to the gym and then eating whatever you want, compared to having like no cheats, no alcohol, no nothing, and being that extremely dedicated. And I don't like to make promises to myself that I know I'm not going to keep, so I don't do it. But I've been really feeling like I want to compete again, because I have just been missing something for like the last year and a half that I haven't been competing. And I figured out that it is definitely the fact that I love to push myself as hard as I can, and if I'm not, I don't feel like I'm doing enough ever. So I think I am going to compete again, and I've been looking at the IFBB pro schedule and all of that. And if I compete, obviously I'm very competitive, and in all honesty, you really can't compete just for fun. Like, you do it because you want to win, you do it because you want to place well. So I think that's the hardest part that I struggle with, is knowing that I'm going to go up against a lot of the pros that do use steroids. And I talk very openly about that because that's what's discouraged me to actually, that's why I stopped competing, because how, I don't know, just kind of how corrupt the whole bodybuilding scene was. And I dated somebody that wasn't really good to me using steroids. And so I just kind of lost respect for it all. I got really burnt out. And you guys know I could talk about that forever. And I've always voiced my opinion on social media, and not a lot of people like that, but I don't really care. You guys know that I speak the truth, and if I do a show, you guys will see how I do it, how I get down to like no body fat, and how I do it all naturally, meaning steroid free. I don't take any fat burners. I will talk about the supplements that I'm on, obviously, like proteins and vitamins and stuff like that, but that's it. I want to approach a show, if I do one, where I'm mentally prepared and mentally know that I can actually handle something like this, because I think a lot of people go into shows not knowing what it takes mentally, because that's the most important part. And it can really damage you if mentally, physically, what you think about yourself, if you just throw yourself into a show and don't really know what you're getting yourself into. But since I've done 33 shows, I know what I'm getting myself into, but that's why I haven't committed. I've mentioned it on social media that I'm kind of going back and forth with it, but I think I'm just ready to commit to something for 12 weeks and see how I do. For me, placing is obviously, it's always important, but I think I've done so many shows to the fact where I've seen it all. I've seen the political side of it. I've seen, you know, placings that weren't deserved. You know, other people should have won in different categories. You know, it's, for me, in my personal opinion, it's never based on the best physique. It's always based on, you know, a great physique and then some backing with it, meaning political backing with it. So that's just how it is. So all I can do is bring my best, which I've always brought, and give it my all. And I'll be moving in the next couple weeks, so that could be challenging, being on prep and everything else. And then I'm moving to Vegas for the summer for 6 weeks, because Garrett's playing all the tournaments out there, including the big WPT, the biggest tournament of the entire year. So just kind of wanted to give you guys a little update on that. I'm feeling motivated this morning. I was watching my old videos. I watched the last video of me on stage, and it was the closest I ever got to winning was 2nd place by 1 point. I think I got a couple 2nd places with 1 point, but I've never won a pro show, you know, and I put my heart and soul into this sport. And I don't know if I'm trying to get back to the Olympia stage. I don't think that's my goal at all. I've been there, done that. I've been on the Olympia stage twice. I just want to do it to show myself that I could do it again, and to inspire you guys, honestly, because I've been in a rut for like the last year because I was burnt out. I went through a couple breakups. Like, I had a pretty rough year, but then I've had a really, you know, with struggle also comes lessons, and I look for the lessons in everything. That's what makes the entire experience worth it, if it's good or bad. And so I am wanting to bring you guys on my journey to show you guys that anything's possible. And even if you are not feeling motivated every day, or not sure of things, or going through things, I'm going to show you guys how to push through those limits, push through your limits, and show you that anything's possible. And so I think that's one of the main reasons why I want to compete too, because I want to take you guys along on my journey. I've been serious about my YouTube for the last, you know, probably for like the last about 5 months, since last December. I've been very consistent, and so I feel like you guys are very engaged in my life, and I feel like this would be awesome if you guys can follow along, and I can, you know, show you guys my day-to-day journey, my day-to-day mental struggle, physical struggle, emotional struggle with prepping, because competing is one of the hardest thing, if not the hardest thing that I've ever been through in my entire life, and I've been through a lot of stuff. So I just think it would be awesome if you guys can follow me, support me, and then maybe hopefully make it out to a show if I do, you know, go through with it. So just venting right now, and I'm going to drink my juice, eat my egg whites, and eat my cotton chicken today, because I'm feeling motivated to really get back on it. So I will show you guys what I do today. Hope you guys enjoy my little rant.